my name, 'cause you knew that I knew that I knew that I'd call you up. You would go around, go around, go around.
Hey folks, we are back in the Pratte Pack Gym. I hope you're enjoying your college football Saturday. Some news and notes in just a moment. But first off, a shout out all the way across the border, Eastern Ohio, East Liverpool. Right now, the party is underway. The great Mimi Tambellini Croxall and her beloved husband, Jason. He is 50, young at heart, hip, cool, great school teacher, wonderful husband, and an amazing father, his two boys. And yes, your Pratte Pack would be there, but listen, you know my track record. Doctor's orders I never followed, but I am learning to do a whole lot better. And following my hernia surgery at Heritage Valley Health System this past week, I'm trying to go slow, folks, okay? And this morning started at about 2 a.m., and we're going to be back up shortly, so I'm not able to be there tonight, but there in spirit, much love, enjoy, and have a big piece of cake for your Pratte Pack to all of my friends in Eastern Ohio. Happy birthday to Jason Croxall. Truly one amazing dude at the age of 50. Listen, this guy, Monty Hall, you know, what's behind door number 3? And the most outrageous costume, physical, laughter, and a whole lot of excitement. He always says simply, let's make a deal. You know, someone once told me a good deal is when it's good for both sides, and that's exactly what Let's Make a Deal was. It was great for him as the host, but it was even better for those of us who grew up watching all of those iconic television game shows. Well, he passed away today at the age of 96. His daughter Sharon talked about a number of things, but some of the things that stood out, he raised in his lifetime over $1 billion for charity. And he took a job so he could get through college scrubbing steps. And a guy took pity on him and said, look, I'll pay for your school 3 things. C average, never mention my name, and pay it forward. And he did do that. And that's one of the reasons why his daughter Sharon said he was always trying to help out charities. He was from Canada, and he got the Canadian high honor that is the Royal Order of Canada. That's the biggest honor you can get. Dual citizenship, U.S., Canada in 92. Why? Because he wanted to vote for the man who would become the President of the United States, Bill Clinton. So to Monty Hall, his family, thank you for the memories, and it truly was a good deal. His beloved wife, another great deal, partnership of 70 years. She passed away this past summer. Now, what else? Max Brown, University of Pittsburgh Panthers, the USC transfer, came up big today, went to the air for 4 touchdowns. He had an incredible day, 28 of 31, 410 yards. Shantez Moss and Jester Weah both caught touchdown passes. Pitt will visit Syracuse next Saturday, and of course you can hear everything on the home of the Panthers all year, home and away, 93.7 The Fan. Penn State's Deshaun Hamilton caught 9 passes for 122 yards, 3 scores, and became the Nittany Lions' career reception leader, 45-14 win over Indiana. Ohio State Rutgers just underway. Notre Dame leading Miami of Ohio late in the third, 45-14. Mississippi takes on number 1 Alabama coming up later tonight. Other finals in top 25 today. Number 14 Miami over Duke. The final 31-6. Malik Rozier threw 2 touchdown passes. Number 5 USC loses to number 16 Washington State 30-27. Luke Falk threw for 340 yards and 2 scores. Number 10 Wisconsin over Northwestern 33-24. Jonathan Taylor ran for 2 scores. Number 21 Florida over Vanderbilt 38-24. Malik Davis had 2 touchdowns in the game. Number 18 South Florida over East Carolina 61-31. Quinton Flowers threw for 2 touchdown passes. Number 7 Georgia, how about them Bulldogs over Tennessee 41-0. Jake Fromm threw for a touchdown and ran for 2. Number 17 Louisville over Murray State 55-10. Lamar Jackson 249 yards, 3 scores. Steelers at Baltimore tomorrow at 1. We break it all down, walk the line with Ted Arnaud in the noon hour. Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show will start at 11. Washington leads the Pirates 1-0, top of the third. They wrap up the season tomorrow afternoon at 3, 93.7 The Fan. Get you caught up in Major League Baseball. In the American League East, Boston has clinched the division. Yankees are in the postseason. They'll begin postseason play Tuesday when they take on Minnesota at 8 o'clock. Central Division, what a year for Terry Francona, the New Brighton native. Don't forget that Francona pasta in the Cleveland area for great charity purposes. 101 wins going into tonight's action. They, of course, had a banner year, and wishing them the best. And if you're from this part of the world, you got to be hoping for a World Series victory for our friends and, of course, Terry Francona and his beloved family from New Brighton in Cleveland, Ohio, for the Cleveland Indians. And what an incredible year they had, no doubt about it. We're going to talk all about this tomorrow. Bruce Tanner, Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline, 11:30 on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show. All right, in the West, in the American League, it was Houston getting the division. National League, in the Eastern Division, Washington gets the division title. Central Division went to the Cubs. West, the Dodgers clinch and Arizona makes it. And Milwaukee, Colorado battling down to the wire for the final postseason spot. So there you have it. NASCAR, of course, Dover, Delaware. Penn's playing a little exhibition action right now as well. And entering the final day at the President's Cup at the beautiful Liberty National, Jersey City, New Jersey, the Americans lead 14.5 to 3.5, which means they need to win one match in order to clinch the overall victory. Go Team USA. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your night. We light the lamp tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., couple of hours of open talk, lots of things trending, including more news from the mayor of San Juan and the president going back and forth as we continue to find answers to solve some of the issues that these poor people are dealing with, and our thoughts and prayers go out to all of them in Puerto Rico. So that's one of the many things that will be on the table of conversation bright and early for your breakfast. I'll have the coffee on, CBS Radio News, the AccuWeather forecast, and of course sports beginning at 5:15 and every half hour up until 7:45, and your weekend magazine too. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy a cold brew. Always be responsible. And in case you're looking for all of your favorites, hey, he's got your back. Ed Shewak Distributing, Virginia Avenue, Rochester. Good night.